It's not just that facilities are available there. There must be doctors, there must be nurses, and there must be medicine and facilities all there. And she gave another example of the high cost of healthcare, which people cannot afford. That's why we said the answer is Baba Care. Baba Care. Universal health care. Each and every Kenyan citizen, the children, the youth, the women, the elderly, all must be under health insurance scheme. Those who cannot pay the premium, the government will help them to pay. So that when they are sick, they can be able to afford Medicare, even if they don't have money. Then the other things is infrastructure. Bring the infrastructure closer. We talked already about water, roads, we talked about electricity. Bring it closer to the people and make it accessible and affordable. Right now, the cost of electricity per unit is 14 US cents. In Egypt, it's 4 cents. People cannot afford it. No wonder manufacturers are moving out and going to set up in Egypt and manufacturing there and then sending back to our markets. The other one, manufacturing has almost come to a standstill. Most factories which used to employ 200, 300, 1,000 people are all closed in the industrial areas. They've been converted to warehouses, basically storing containers, carrying goods from China. We have exported our jobs to China. People are basically jobless. A few people are traders in our country. We must change this so that our people can be able to get employment. We are talking about textile. You begin from primary, grow cotton, as used to happen, and then have the textile industries. So you begin from the very beginning of raw materials, going up through the value chain to the finished product. That will also give a lot of employment for our people. So now I want to now look at the diaspora. The diaspora. The diaspora. And I've talked to people, and I'm always very frank when I'm talking to the diaspora because I've been part of you people. Sisi ni kama Waarabu wa Pemba. Najuana kwa vilemba. First, let me teach you people a bit. I was very disappointed during the recent voter registration exercise. I was all the time being pressed out. Number one, you want dual citizenship. Two, you want to vote. Want the right to vote. I made too much noise. When we were there at Bomas of Kenya, you would have Mother Karua here. We are delegates. We are talking on behalf of the diaspora. Professor Makau Mutua there. The diaspora should be allowed to have dual citizenship. Well, they are. It was not easy. Not easy, but we pushed it until we got dual citizenship. I agree with you that we need to remove the other discriminating practice there, that you cannot become a diplomat if you are a dual citizen. That we will remove. Hiyo itatoka. Inawezekana. Where I was disappointed that the whole of the United States of America, only 700 people registered as voters. I said, what a shame. What a shame. Shame on you. Next time, we'll try better. But I know there is no excuses about that, because I know that in the DC area alone here, there are over 2,000 people resident here, and only 200 registered. The distance, we don't talk about distance. Yes, no excuse. But I know what you guys want. The other services. That issue of opening up consular missions. That we will do. We will open them. We have one in Minnesota. Have one in Texas. Have one in Chicago. Have one in Colorado. And so on and so forth. That is easy. That will be done. Okay? Now, the other one, the issue of getting the diaspora more connected to Kenyan economy. Because the remittances that are coming right now are basically remittances to help families. They're not really investments. And as Mr. Shabal told you guys, in partly it is the problem of the mistake is with the system there. The government creating proper investment opportunities for the diaspora. Yes. So that you can invest. An investment in Kenya earn you much more than an investment here in the United States. Yes. Bank here, they will give you 3% investment, and you can get 6, 8, 10% back in Kenya. And we require this investment. Kenya does not need aid. What we require is trade and investment. So we want to create a proper, attractive environment first for our own citizens to invest, so that you can be able to reap more benefits out of those investments. Instead of going to go and beg for very expensive loans, short-term, highly expensive loans, high rates of interest, we can have this investment coming from our own citizens. So we are going to create an office for diaspora investment. Help protect your investments and opportunities, and you're going to be shown areas of proper investments. Anywhere you can invest. For example, you're trying to now start up again affordable housing scheme. Affordable housing, real housing scheme. The government has tried to create a housing fund through a housing levy. The trade unions actually opposed it, and that's why it was not done. We have now had a discussion with the COTU, and they have agreed. So the first thing we're going to do is to create a housing development levy. That will create a fund, a pool, in which we can be able to construct low-cost housing, high quality, and the diaspora can invest in those ones there, back in Kenya. That is going to be an opportunity for diaspora to invest. So we are telling you people, be like the Jews. The Jews can be third, fourth, fifth generation American, but they're still Jews. And when the mother Israel is in distress, they all answer. They all call back. So this is what I'm telling you people, be like that. You're a Kenyan. Whether you're a fourth generation Kenyan here, whether your father came not on the Mayfair, but on the airlift. You're still a Kenyan. You're still a Kenyan, okay? Are we together? So that's why we want to work with you people together to build a new Kenya. The Kenya that we want to build is going to be a Kenya that cares for all her citizens, wherever they live, in Kenya and out of Kenya. And I'm saying, I'm not looking for followers. I'm looking for partners. People with whom we can partner to build the Kenya that our founding fathers wanted. Our founding fathers wanted that Kenya. They said we want a Kenya where everybody is equal. No discrimination. A Kenya where people share everything that they have. A Kenya where nobody sleeps hungry. A Kenya of opportunities, boundless opportunities. We have all those things in our country. Kenya is the cradle of mankind. The only fossils of humanoid species have been discovered in Kenya. We have got a lot of raw materials. So we are saying that Kenya does not need to be playing in the third league. Kenya needs to be playing in the first league. We do not want to be compared with the worst of the world. Oh, look at Somalia. Look at South Sudan. Look at Ethiopia. We are an island of peace in a sea of turmoil. No. Compare Kenya with Kenya's peers, Kenya's equals. At the time of independence in 1963, Kenya's economy was equivalent to that of South Korea. In terms of GDP, in terms of per capita income, in terms of levels of industrialization, in terms of levels of literacy, all the major economic indicators, Kenya and South Korea were equal. 58 years down the road, Korea's economy is 50 times bigger than that of Kenya. When I was Minister for Roads, I went to Korea to ask for assistance to give me equipment for road construction. They gave me $50 million of loan. And we bought equipment there, graders, excavators, tippers, compactors, all manufactured in Korea. Samsung is manufactured in Korea. Daewoo manufactured in Korea. Hyundai manufactured in Korea. We are still struggling to manufacture an Igloo. Where did the rain begin to beat us? You see, where did the rain begin to beat us? We want to do now what we call leapfrogging, so that we can catch up with our peers like Korea. Don't compare us with these failed economies of the world here. Kenyans compare with the best of the best. That is the route we want to go. And we don't have time to waste. We don't want to have time to waste. We can run, and I'm confident we'll be able to catch up with our peers. And we begin by first and foremost inspiring our diaspora to come forward with us and work together with us. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Then now we have my last word is basically to tell you that when you are here, because the world has become a global village, you can reach Kenya, you can influence what's going on in Kenya on a daily basis. So we want you to be there on your internet, get to the internet, and communicate with the Kenyans. Supply information. Information is even better than the cash you're sending back to Kenya. Tell those Kenyans to believe in one Kenya. To believe in one Kenya irrespective of their ethnic backgrounds. Tell them not to look at each other, to look down upon other than the Kenyan, oh, that's just a woman. Which Kenyan was born by a man without a woman? Which one? See, iko Mkenya ambaye alikuwa ana baba. Kwa kazi ya uzazi, kazi ya mwanaume ni sekunde tu. Amedunga na mikwisha yake mikwisha. Mama ndiye anabaki na shida. Miezi 9 mzima kama mama anahangaika. Anashania hapo, mara nyingine kichwa na muuma, tumbo na muuma, hali yake mbaya, anatapika. Zaidi ya kuzaa utungu mingi, baadaye kunyonyesha mtoto, mpaka mtoto anaanza kudema na kutembea. Alafu baadaye unasema tu unamuke tu. Pumbavu. We must respect